Here's a shocking revelation that's rocking the political landscape. Donald Trump's nomination of Paul Ingrassia to oversee federal whistleblower protections is crumbling faster than a house of cards. And it's all because of some deeply troubling text messages that have come to light. But here's where it gets controversial. These messages, which allegedly reveal Ingrassia's racist and extremist views, have sparked a firestorm of backlash, even among his own party. Could this be the final nail in the coffin for his nomination? Let's dive in. Earlier this week, Politico dropped a bombshell report, https://politico.com/news/2025/10/2020 Paul Ingrassia, exposing text messages in which Ingrassia, currently a White House liaison at the Department of Homeland Security, reportedly described himself as having a Nazi streak, and shockingly suggested that Martin Luther King Jr. Day should be tossed into the seventh circle of hell. If true, these statements are not only appalling, but also raise serious questions about his fitness for a role meant to protect federal employees from retaliation. And this is the part most people miss. Ingrassia has a history of controversial stances, including advocating for making January 6th a national holiday, https://x.com/paulingrassia/status 1-868-739-9734-60563, and publicly questioning whether the October 7, 2023 Hamas attack was a psyop. The fallout was immediate. Senate Majority Leader John Thune didn't mince words when asked if the White House should withdraw Ingrassia's nomination. "I think so. He's not going to pass," he told reporters bluntly. At least 3 GOP senators on the Homeland Security Committee, Rick Scott of Florida, Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, and James Lankford of Oklahoma, have already declared they'll vote against him during Thursday's confirmation hearing. Scott put it plainly, "I don't plan on voting for him." I can't imagine how anybody can be anti-Semitic in this country. Here's the math. Republicans control the Homeland Security Committee by just 1 seat, and Ingrassia can only afford to lose 3 Republican votes. With Democrats expected to unanimously oppose his confirmation, the odds are stacked against him. But here's the twist. Edward Palcic, Ingrassia's attorney, has questioned the authenticity of the messages, suggesting they could be AI-generated or taken out of context. He labeled them self-deprecating and satirical humor, insisting his client is the furthest thing from a Nazi. Is this a legitimate defense, or a desperate attempt to salvage a sinking ship? You decide. Adding to the drama, Politico also reported earlier this month, https://politico.com/news/2025/Ingrassia Trump harassment DHS 0596545, that Ingrassia faced a harassment investigation involving a junior colleague, though the complaint was later withdrawn. Palcic denied these allegations as well. Meanwhile, the Office of Special Counsel, the very office Ingrassia was nominated to lead, plays a critical role in protecting federal employees who blow the whistle on misconduct. While it can't prosecute crimes, it can pursue disciplinary action against federal workers, making the integrity of its leader absolutely crucial. Not everyone is ready to write Ingrassia off. Joni Ernst, a senator from Iowa, stopped short of outright opposition, calling his nomination an uphill battle. When pressed on her concerns, she simply asked, "Where do I start?" Rand Paul, the Kentucky Republican who chairs the Homeland Security Committee, punted the decision back to the White House. "They have to decide if he can go through. I've told them to count the votes," he said. Here's the burning question. Can someone with such controversial views and a history of questionable behavior truly be trusted to protect whistleblowers and uphold the integrity of federal institutions? Or is this nomination a misstep that should never have happened? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is one debate you won't want to miss.